All right, number two, it says we want 16 weeks changed into seconds. So obviously, that's going to be a lot of seconds. Even a minute has 60 seconds. So we're talking about a lot. 16 weeks. Wow, we're going to have a really big number. And that's something to think about before you start these problems too. So I made some notes here already. 16 weeks, and we want it in seconds. So I just wrote seconds here in a box so we know which way, we know where we're going. Again, I just wrote it over 1 because that's not a big deal. Now I'm going to multiply by, remember, we're just multiplying by 1, so that's why this works, because we're not really changing the number. Multiplying by 1 doesn't change anything. We're just converting the units. All right, so weeks. We want to get rid of weeks because we're trying to get seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and write weeks on the bottom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and that's 1 week. Now, what do I know here? 1 week. That's like 7 days, right? Okay, so we're going to write 7 days, and that allows us to get rid of our weeks. Now, I need to get rid of my days, don't I? So I'm going to put 1 day. And, okay, remember, we're trying to get to seconds here. So 1 day has what, 24 hours? So that allows us to get rid of the days. And now I need to get rid of hours. So I'm going to say 1 hour, and that's 60 minutes. And that lets me get rid of the hours. Well, now I have minutes, and I'm almost to seconds, right? So I'm going to go 1 minute, and that's 60 seconds. It's getting a little small on me. I apologize for my handwriting. But this is going to let me get rid of the minutes right here. And look at what I'm left with here is just my seconds. So, and actually, when I look at this, I don't need the fraction line because look at what I have in the denominator, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So if I just multiply this through, I'm going to get my answer. So let's check this out. We have 16 times 7 times 24 times 60 times another 60. Okay, we said it was going to be a big number, and that is a pretty big number. So I have 9, 6, 7, 6, 8, 0, 0. So I have 9,676,800 seconds. So that sure is a lot of seconds, and that's 16 weeks. So if you think, 16 weeks is about 4 months. So in 4 months, 9,676,800 seconds go by. Again, what we had, we want to get rid of, so we put it on the opposite side. So we had weeks, we put weeks on the bottom, days on the top. Then we want to get rid of days, so we put days on the bottom, hours on the top. Then we want to get rid of hours, so we put hours on the bottom, minutes on the top. Then we got to get rid of minutes. We put minutes on the bottom, seconds on the top, and that's what we wanted, so we were done. Okay, so we just got to keep plugging away.